And we have Apryl and GK from the college. Good morning.
Good morning, Dylan.
Now, let's talk. Okay, first of all, we want to talk about the vegetables, the farm produce and the vegetables. Right,
Yep.
Apryl?
Yes, that's right. Every Wednesday from 3 to 4:30, we will be holding our vegetable sale, our little market of DCB grown produce in the Wash and Pack building. Now, that's the building on the north side of campus.
Okay.
As you're on the lake road there, back by the baseball fields.
Okay. Okay, so that's where that is. And what times and what days?
That's every Wednesday from 3 to 4:30.
Which is great because that's today.
Yep, that's today.
So we could stop in there for 90 minutes today and pick up whatever we wanted.
That's right. And
Yeah.
if you have special requests, go ahead and get a hold of us too at different times of the week, and maybe we can accommodate those.
Okay, now, so if we walked in on a random Wednesday, what would we find there?
You would find cucumbers, you would find herbs, you would find lettuce, you would find cabbages, you would find potatoes, you
Okay.
would find rhubarbs.
So there's not a lot we wouldn't find there.
Yes.
I mean, we'd find a lot of different things, a good variety.
Yes, there's a lot
No
of
tomatoes quite yet, but we're hoping by next week they're going to start to turn here.
Oh, so
and some
we'll-
peppers.
We'll just wait a little bit longer then for the tomatoes and the peppers.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And Apryl, did you want to introduce?
Yes, I'd love to. This here with me is a student and an intern this summer, GK. I'll let him talk about himself.
Sure, thank you, April. Hey guys, very good morning to everybody. I'm GK. I'm from India, Bangalore. That's where I'm from. I'm here for my aquaponics degree. It's all about growing fish and using the fish waste to grow plants on top of water. So, in other terms, you could also call it as soilless farming. So, we're growing food without any soil at all. And the best part about aquaponics is you could minimize the time frame that you would need to grow any of the crops. You just got to have the right environment set so that you can grow the crops. And the pH range would be anywhere between 5 to 7. So you can grow any of the crops which are between that pH level. And most of the produce that we have at the aquaponics system or the aquaponics unit is sold to the Sodexo or the cafeteria that we have on campus.
That's right.
But once in a while we do sell it to the public, so if you drop in today you would be able to get aquaponics produced lettuce and herbs. So these are the two things that we're currently producing in the aquaponics system, so anybody can walk in and taste all of these different varieties of herbs and lettuce that we grow.
And we encourage people to stop by, and we'll give you a tour if you're curious.
Okay, that's very cool. Really quick, GK, I have a couple of questions really quick. You've been here since January. And so how did you find out about Dakota College of Botano?
Oh, okay. Well, I was looking for a lot of other colleges in other countries too, various other countries, not just the United States, like Europe, Japan, Indonesia, other different continents too. But the major courses that the colleges were providing, they were just certificates for 8 months or 12 months. But here at Dakota College, it's a degree for 2 years. So you get hands-on experience. And when you get hands-on experience and you get hired by somebody, you don't have to look up to somebody else to give you an advice of what to do. As soon as you look into the system, you would know what's exactly happening. You go fix it. That's why you would become a subject matter expert in aquaponics. So that's what I wanted to become. But here, this 2-year degree also teaches you about horticulture and agriculture at the same time. So it's not just aquaponics, but it's all of these things together. So all this combination brought me to botany.
So that was that. So you looked it up online. You really liked what you saw.
Yes.
You'd never been. Had you been to the United States before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. Okay. Well, 30 also or 32? Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. So you've never been here before. So your first time in the United States is, I don't want to call it small town North Dakota, but this is a relatively small area. I mean, we have a lot of things around us, beautiful scenery, cold winters, I get that.
Yes.
But you came right in the middle of a very long and cold winter. So welcome.
Thank you.
And wow, we're really happy to have you around here. That's
I'm
very
very
cool.
happy to be here, and I love the people around here too. Thank you everybody for having me in North Dakota. I just love
Yeah.
it over here.
Very, very cool. So you guys have been working together then since probably January then, right?
I started up at the college at the beginning of April, so
Oh.
that's when we first met.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, and where are you from then, April?
I live in the Botno area.
Okay, so you're originally from here.
Not originally from here, but I'm here and happy to call this place my home too.
Okay.
I grew up in Washington State and Montana.
Okay. So welcome as well.
So yes, thank
All right,
you.
very, very cool. So we want to encourage people to come in today and every Wednesday from 3 to 4:30.
Yes.
And just enjoy the scenery and enjoy the fresh produce.
Yes.
And maybe even inquire about the aquaponics industry.
Definitely, and there are various other things that we can give you a tour of too within the college. But what I would like to go ahead and focus on would be the kind of facilities we have to grow and also cleanse the produce even before we sell, how we sanitize stuff, so we can give you a tour about all these stuff, and also with minimal expenses how a farmer can set up a cooler or a wash pack facility for themselves if they are trying to sell it to an outside market.
Wait a second. So it's already grown in water, but we still have to wash it?
Yes.
That's
yes.
crazy.
If we are selling to
Crazy
somebody,
talk.
yes, you have to.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, anything else you guys want to add about this?
Well, that should be good. And there would be some microgreens that we have planted, which would be really tasty. These are, most of the people would love microgreens instead of salads, or they can just mix them with salads.
Okay.
So please drop in to try some microgreens. These are some really spicy mix microgreens that people would like it.
Radishes and things like that. It's going to have a radish-like flavor.
Okay, 3 to 4:30 today and every Wednesday.
Yes.
And this continues, I mean, like forever?
Well, we'll see. Not forever. We'll go into the fall though.
Okay. All right. This is great. Appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for coming out. I got to
Yeah.
get my high fives. High
Okay.
fives.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Well, no. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate that. 8:33 into our next 7-day forecast. This one brought to you by Docks and Lifts of North Dakota.
Summer is almost here, and if it's time